Monday. If some of you got a bit of an odd message earlier and came onto the live, I'm so sorry about that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. So that sometimes it happens where I go live and the orientation of the phone isn't quite right. Hello, Miss Cindy, coming from west of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Oh, I like it. Stop spinning in circles and sit still. Oh, you guys are funny. How are you all? Right, I'm just trying to find my video. Okay, class. Oh, no. What's going on? Right, hello and welcome everybody. So I have pre-cut some of these gorgeous dies out because I'm thinking of creating a background for which these can go on. And this is gonna be so simple. Such a simple background, I hope. I will draw a few little pencil lines out though, because I just feel it's going to make my life a little bit easier. So I'm just going to find a pencil that works. And I don't even really care how tall or whatever. I'm just going by the ruler width. Okay, just to give myself some guidelines here. So I'm just going to do a few of these. See what happens. And the idea is, I was inspired by the idea of a checkerboard pattern, but we might also create something else. We're going to just see where the patterns take us. Sometimes this happens where you start doing one thing and then it sort of turns into something else. As you know, the night is young. You know, I come on here and I think I have an idea for something, then it turns into something else, and then it turns into something else, and you guys get to join me for the ride. So hello and welcome everybody. I hope you're having a grand evening. Just gonna oh right, let's see if I can find out what's happening here. See if I can watch myself on the old YouTube. Let's see. Oh, I'm live now. There we go. I can see myself. Hello. Let's say hello to everybody who's on the live. So I've chosen the large square to start off with, although I do think the small square is going to be super fun to make some kind of pattern in a moment. And because I've already cut these out, these are an early espresso. I think I want just a nice, not too dark background, something brownish, but I'm also open to the possibility of, I don't know, I was thinking a yellow or a blue, or I don't know. Yeah, I fancied a little bit of crushed curry, to be honest. So, right, let me say a quick hello. Hi, Miss Mindy, Diane, Elizabeth, Debbie, Cindy, Linda, Glenna, Janine, Christine, Martina, Paula, Darylee, Diane, Jan, Diane and Jan, Janine, Diane, Denise. Hello everybody, great to see you. Hello Miss Heidi, I know you're waiting patiently for me. Hello Wendy. Hello Vanessa, Susan. Great to see you all. You love blue and yellow together. Oh, okay, right, we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've got my lines here. And I thought it would be fun to, so I did measure this to make sure this was a true square, and it is. Because sometimes things that look like squares sometimes don't end up being squares. So I'm just going to start over here. And then do a few of these. Now, if you like monotony, I think you're going to enjoy this video very much. If you don't, skip ahead. This is obviously live right now on Monday the 7th of June. But if you're watching this in the future, or 2021 I should add, but if you're watching this in the future, welcome to my past. Oh, quite like that. Right. Not sure what's going to happen if I do that. I suppose I could try and do that. Okay. Any suggestions, anybody? Oh, that wasn't quite right, but never mind. Okay. So I wondered about going in between. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Sheila. Never a dull moment with me. Impossible. Oh, you're too kind. Okay. Ooh, now this is starting to remind me of a Battenberg cake now. Oh, let's try that. Ooh. Hello, Fred. How you doing? What have you been up to today? Okay. Oh, yes, there's lots of Scottish patterns that are... Oh, and hello and happy birthday to Miss Janice Thompson today. Although she's probably not near a computer, so... But we can wish her happy birthday anyway. The brownies I started making in my Easy Bake oven from 1970 are now ready if anyone wants any. Sorry, I read that your brownies that you started making in 1970 were now ready. Oh dear. I was like, sorry? Oh yes, and Deborah Broughton. Yes, it's her birthday today as well. Yes. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to turn this around because my eyes cannot quite reach right over there. I'm going to have to bring this a bit closer to me. So this seems to naturally just fall there. Something quite therapeutic about doing this, actually. Very kind of satisfying. This is very relaxing. There we go. Right. So I'm wondering, because that fits perfectly, whether just to carry on this pattern like this now. Brownies for all the birthday people. There we go. It was worth waiting for those 1970s brownies. Right, I just hope this is all going to fit perfectly together now. Not quite, never mind. Okay. Yes, definitely Argyle socks, I think. Pringles socks. Who remembers Pringles? The make. Pringles, not the crisps. I don't know whether I should have gone for a different colour, but I've got an idea. After I've done this, I'm going to draw lines. That would be fun. Oops, I just need a corner one now. Let's put that there. Oh, that corner one there. No, it's not quite exact, but... You still get Pringle socks. Hey, there we go. See? Right, you're definitely going to want to skip ahead if you're watching this on the replay, because it's more of the same, guys. But stick to the end. Come back and watch the end, because even I don't know what I'm making just yet. But we're going to see. I like the idea of the floral, the delicacy of those floral dies on a geometric background. It reminds you of a strip of kitchen tile. I'm sure it does. Right, now let's just double check this. Okay, so that section there then is on the line, is correct, if that makes sense. So I need to ink up half of this. So, ooh, do that one. Feels I'm getting, oh no, hold on. Is that right? It'll have to do. The more I use my stamps pad, the lighter it gets. Oh. I would have thought that some of the earlier ones are starting to lighten up now. But yeah, it could be, as I'm using more and more ink. Or maybe I'm not pressing as hard. Hello, Trish. Yes, this is very, what's the word I want? Hallucinogenic. You are feeling sleepy. Hi, Morgan McNeil. Hello, Mary. Hi, Ellie. The only issue is that the blocks are not square. This stamp is very much square. So that's, I did check. So anything that's square, yes, go for it. But be aware that Stampin' Up! Blocks are rectangular, very slightly. Hello, Bonnie B. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, now, hold on. Should there be square ones in there? Just realised. But not quite right up to the ends. And now I've done this pattern all over, I'm wondering... Oh, right, now I'm going to also have to give you the width of this, because not all your rulers might be the same. So this measures 1 3/4-ish inches. That's the spacing between all the lines. So if you have this stamp set and you want to give this a go, please do. So you need to draw lines that are 1 3/4 inches apart. Yeah, you could cut a jelly plate. That's not quite right, but anyway, it's not meant to be perfect, is it? Is it? Hello, Cornelia Denk from Salzburg in Austria. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, as I was doing this, I then thought, oh, but I'm not sure if it will work, because I don't think I've done the lines exactly right. To get these, draw some extra lines, but no, I don't think I'll do that. I did think of doing some extra. Ooh, I could do that. I could do it in a brown. Right, let's get some crumb cake. Let's do some extras. So welcome, welcome, anybody that's new onto this live show. I know that not everybody manages to catch me live. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, I know that we've had some new folks join us lately. Please do say hello. Let me know what videos you enjoy watching. I don't expect you to enjoy every single one of my videos. Even I don't enjoy every single one of my videos. Sometimes it just, doesn't work. But I hope that you may gain something from everything that I share, even if it's how not to do something. And also you can get to know a really wonderful community of stampers. So right, this just goes on. I quite like this extra bit. It just, I don't know, just gives it a little bit more focus, a little bit more detail. So, I'm glad you're able to talk amongst yourselves, those of you who are watching live, because I don't think I'd find this very entertaining. I'm going to try and go as quick as I can without making a error, which is a little bit tricky. Right, so, ooh, got to think twice about this one now. Ooh, that one, yes. That's you guys. You are the community of stampers. Oh, that one's not quite right. And there are people from all walks of life, all ages, all experiences of crafts. Right. Oh, I like that. I do. I like that indeed. Right, so I was thinking I'll show you some other ideas that I have brought to my table. I have brought Enjoy the Moment. So I'm going to cut this up now and have it as to create the backgrounds for these things. Just after an eraser though, because I do need to get rid of these marks. I did have one. Oh, I was using one recently. This always happens. Did I lose it? It's on my table. Oh, there we go. Found one. Thank you, Cornelia. Okay, so we're just going to try and erase these pencil lines now. So just take your time when you're doing this. Don't over push, because sometimes if you push too hard you can tear the paper, fold the paper, damage it. So just take your time getting rid of these lines. And they will come up because these pencil lines have been made with a pencil, so they're graphite, they're a different medium to the ink. The ink soaks into the paper, so you can get rid of these. Oh, that's wonderful, Cindy. Are you on a bit of a road trip then? Yes, make sure the ink has dried. Yeah, I think it has dried. Doesn't seem to be. That's the thing about Stampin' Up! Ink, actually. It does dry fairly quickly. And if you're stamping a whole sheet like this, you can actually almost visibly see it dry because it does change colour. It goes just a slight shade lighter. A bit like wallpaper paint. Not wallpaper. Wall paint. You know, interior paint for your home. Ah, there we go, Debbie. You can erase with peace. knowing that the ink won't come away. Yes, because the ink is soaked in now, so it should be fine, she says. How can you cut up something so beautiful, says Morgan. Quite easily, Morgan, because the way I view it is that as it stands like this, it's not going to make anybody happy. It's going to just sit in my drawer and nobody's going to see it. But if I cut it up and use it to create some cards, then the people who I gift them to will get to enjoy it and see it. So let's have a look at this then. Might get my little templates out. Oh, I know what, I'll get my newest template and see. Okay, I might cut this in half to start off with. Hello, Antonia Perez. Welcome. So I'm going to cut this. Hold on. No, I don't need it that long. I'm going to cut this a bit. Hold on. Sorry, I'm thinking. I don't need it to actually be that long, do I? Okay. I'm going to go 14.35, which is about 5.5 inches-ish. Hello, Miss Phoebe. Okay, so I'm cutting this at 7 centimeters wide, which is 2 3/4 inches. But for you guys in the States, you'll probably have to do it less than that because more like, what would that be? What's 8.5 divided by 3? That's it, Phoebe. Blame me. That's it. Right, so I'm thinking some nice neutrals in here. What have I got here? That's grey granite. This is smoky slate. And this is basic grey. Oh, it is hard to work out when you're live, yeah. And you ain't got a calculator in front of you, Vanessa. So now this is why I was hesitating about that length. I should have cut that off. Because I quite like the idea now of maybe embossing some nice, just plain paper and having the embossed in the background. I don't know, I think I'll take a couple of centimetres off this. I can always use these 2 centimetres for something else. Of course. Yes, that's a good idea, Phoebe. These would make great prezzies. Sorry, a great card to accompany that kind of gift, wouldn't it? Yes, brilliant. So, there we go. Okay. Right, what have I got here? Oh, I'm just going through a few scraps that I've got at the side of me. Oh, look, this one's creased. Now, creased card, perfect for going through the embossing with the embossing folders, because no one will ever know. That's what I like. Right, let's grab an embossing folder. And get some creases into this. She says, if I can find some. Oh, I do have the checkered one. And what's the folders called? Oh, the brick one and the texture one. Right, let's do this. I did draw lines, Phoebe. Yeah, I didn't do it completely unaided. If you go back and watch the beginning of the video, I did draw lines with my what's the word I want? Ruler. Oh dear. Oh, I'm going to have to put this on my desk, I'm afraid. There we go. Right, Louise, calm down. I'm trying to be too hasty, so I just need to calm it now. It'll happen, it'll happen. It will all come good. I think I get a bit worried that you're going to desert me if I take too long. But, I'll do a bit of this one. So this is the Tasteful Textile, which is a very nice embossing folder. I think I'm going to have to get some new embossing folders because we've just had the new catalogue come out. I've had quite a few retire, so could do with getting a few more. So incidentally, if you're wondering how you can support my channel, for those of you who are living in the UK or France, Germany, Austria or the Netherlands, you can actually purchase these products directly from Stampin' Up, but via me, if that makes sense, because I'm an independent demonstrator. If you are unable for any reason to purchase products from me, but you love my channel and just want to kind of cheer me on, then please give me a nice thumbs up when you finished watching or even before, and also share this video with somebody who might enjoy it. You know, please don't send them to everybody because everybody might not like it. But if you have a friend who enjoys crafting, who you think likes this style of crafting, then please do share it out. And then the other way that you can support me is by super chatting. So if you can see that $ in the comment section, it means that you can tip me, and the money that I get tipped either through super chat, or you can also PayPal me. So you can go to paypal.me/artfulstampin. You can donate whatever amount you'd like, and that money then gets put back into my business for me to buy more products, for me to share with you, and more creativity. So please, yeah, there's lots of ways you can support this channel, and they don't all have to cost money. They, you know, just by thumbs up and saying hi, it's really, really appreciated. So let's cut this down. So yeah, I'll trim this down. Okay, so I'll do this down to so I'm just out of the see if this will cut line. Just about. There we go. Cut this one over. Thank you, Linda. Is that the link to my shop? Right, there we go. We've got a nice bit of texture in the background there now. Now this, I feel, needs more texture to it. I'm wondering about running that one through this. Yes. Right, let's do that. Do that way. Now, somewhere I have got a checkerboard pattern. It's a new embossing folder to me, which I don't think I've used yet. Right, let's see what this looks like. Oh yes, look at that. That's so much nicer. Okay, right, I'm back to standing up now, guys, because I want to get this done. So, hello everybody. Oh, I can see we've got 70 people watching. Yay! Thank you for spending your Monday with me. So appreciated. Right, so I'm going to keep it masculine. So we're not going to go too crazy with the embellies. But I'm wondering then about a little bit of a border. So I'm thinking, let's get the old brushes out. So Stampin' Up! Have got these gorgeous, very, very soft blending brushes. And you get 3 in a pack. And I believe they are back in stock. They were out of stock in Europe, but I can very quickly check that in a second. Okay, so I'm starting off the page, then gently bringing in that gorgeous early espresso. It's such a dark brown, and it's a great alternative to black. Sometimes when you want a bit of, you know, a dark colour, say for a sentiment, it can get a bit, black can be very jarring sometimes if you've not got it anywhere else on your card, but you want something that's going to stay or be, you know, very visible, but not necessarily jarring. So do consider brown as an alternative. Dark brown, the Night of Navy is great too. Evening Evergreen, our new green. Also Merry Mallow. Those are great alternatives to black for stamping sentiments and so forth. So, okay, so that's made quite a difference. Look at that. So this is what's called kind of stepping it up. Like if you don't have embossing folders, don't worry about it. There are alternative ways to get some texture in there, and I will show you how to do that in a second. But if you do have these embossing folders, do dig them out and give them a good use. Oh no, that was going to go around that way, I think, because we were going to lay, look at this lovely leaf one. This is fabulous. So hi Morgan McNeil, are you new to my channel? I don't recognise your name from being around. Welcome. Please do say roughly where you're from. You don't need to be too detailed. We don't need your address, just rough location. So these little leaf dies do have some bits that need poking out from time to time. Oh, look at you international people, all able to, I'm so envious of people who can so easily write and converse in other languages. It's brilliant. I've been having a go at some more French on Duolingo, trying to brush up my French. So apparently my accent's okay, that, you know, I can say comment tu t'appelles, I can say j'habite dans l'Angleterre. What is, oh, Pas de Galles. Is Pas de Galles Wales? No, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like Scotland to me. Someone tell me what the the French for Wales is. Right, I do have this lovely smoky slate ribbon just to the side of me, which I do fancy using, but I've got a feeling it's going to be a bit too thick, unless I put it underneath and put this on top. Yeah, that'll do, Martina. At least we know you're human. Oh, this ribbon is so rich and lovely. I know it's probably a little bit distorted on the screens, but it's a grosgrain. It's absolutely beautiful. Right, I'm going to stop faffing around in a second. I think also maybe some thread would look great here. So, oh, I do have a little bit here, although it's not quite. Got some navy. Not sure I like that. Let's see if I've got some brown. I'm afraid this is my little retired box of threads here. sure I had some twine somewhere. Oh well. Right, I think this is, I was going to say I think this is brown, but I think that might be black and white. Got a bit of, oh, cream. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, let's assemble. So I think we're going to stick this at a jaunty angle. Oh, thank you. We're kind of going for a bit of a masculine look, Safina. So it's Masculine Monday. Right, we're just assembling now. So we've got this piece that we've embossed. The royal we, of course. I did it all. It does look a bit like the, yes, it does look very similar to that thread, Heidi, you're quite right. So if you do like the old black and white twine, there's a great set of ribbon and twine that are current. So yes, you probably could, Morgan. Yeah, it is a bit shiny, isn't it? Oh, I've just realised I meant to put that inside. Just going to go for it, I think. Hope for the best. No. Stay. Okay, Ruth Dices with the ribbon. Oh dear, I'm not usually this, oh no, I've gone and got glue on the ribbon now. Check it's the right way round. It could be disastrous. There we go, that's better. Oh, I have got a bit of goo on the ribbon. But if you ever do get glue where you don't want it, where's my embossing buddy? I do recommend the use of the embossing buddy. Just see if I can find it. Where are you? Where are you? See, the side of where I film, it starts off being all so tidy, and I think I'm only ever going to put blocks in there, and I put everything else somewhere else. And then before you know it, it gets all fuddled and muddled with other things. So my tip is, I haven't got it with me right now, if you do get glue on your cards and you find them a bit sticky, just get your good old embossing powder buddy, embossing buddy out. Actually, I'll tell you what I do have on my desk. I do have a little bit of corn flour. It's just left over from when I was doing my polymer clay thing. But you can just... Oh, that's probably not a good idea. Not on the ribbon anyway, because it's gone a bit white. Oh, it looks distressed now. Okay. Put a bit of spit on it. There we go. Oh, don't do what I do. Hello, Chris from Belgium. Welcome. Now, what's welcome in what language do they speak in Belgium? Is it French you speak in Belgium? Bienvenue. Where's oh no, Chris is from Austria. Sorry. I do know where Chris is from. Yes, Chris is from Austria. Hello, Terry. Yeah, there we go. You can't see it, can you? You can get glue erasers, and I do have one, Miss Tracy Garside. Hello, my lovely. Nice to see you. Yeah, I do have a glue eraser. I don't know what I was faffing around for. hold on, hold on. Oh, there it is. Yes, I thought that, Heidi, because I cleaned for a lady who was from Belgium and she spoke French. Yeah. Okay, so we just want a little knot, not a bow, because it's a man's card. So, I don't know, I'm trying to think where to position it now. I'm going to just wrap it round twice because you don't want to be fiddling and faffing. We're tying a knot. Oh, it's very clever. My watch tells me when I've got messages coming through. I can hear them. It's vibrating on my wrist. Oh, I thought Chris was from Austria. Chris is from Belgium. Chris Koosmont is from Belgium. I'm sorry, Chris. I got that wrong. Hello, Heidi. Yeah, I called her. I don't live near her, Heidi. Yeah, we're still awaiting her gift. So Helen and I have bought her a gift. So I'm not going to tell you what it is in case she's watching. And so I ordered this gift form for her to be sent directly from the company. And I gave instructions. So I got the instructions. The postage instructions was to write my father's name on it so that my father would receive the parcel. And then I sent my father another parcel with a bag and my mother's card in it. And the bag was then to put the gift that was on its way. Well, the gift still has not turned up, but my mum opened the bag on Sunday and said, I've opened the bag and there's this instructions. I'm not going to say what they are. I'll tell you another time once she's received the gift. There are these instructions in here. What's all this about? And I was like, Mum, you're not meant to open the bag yet because the parcel hasn't arrived. And the instructions kind of give away what the what the gift is. So I was like, put it back. Stop looking at it. You nosy Parker, I called her. Oh, Alina was from Austria. Yes. Heidi, you've got such a great memory. Ah, dear. Yes, Heidi West and Heidi Scholler. Welcome. The two Heidis in the house. Yeah, so then I messaged my father today and said, oh, look, has the parcel arrived? And he said, no, but we have had a note to say that not enough postage was paid. So we have now paid the postage and it's coming on Wednesday. So I'm going to be a little bit perturbed if I find out that the company did not put enough postage and my parents have had to pay the excess. Anyway, I will be contacting them if it is them and getting a refund. I mean, I know it's only £2, but, you know, it's the inconvenience as well. Because also my mother didn't get it on the right day because the postage company kept hold of it and didn't deliver it. So, anyway, it's all good fun. Right, so now I'm just having a little play with this one now. Quite like that. Now, I did say if you do not have an embossing folder, there are alternative ways to distressing your card, and harder to keep a secret the more people are involved. Yeah, I think the cat is now out the bag, unfortunately. So, yeah. Yeah, so she's in the county of Kent, Heidi, and I am in mid Wales, so we live about 5-6 hours drive away from each other. Oh, I think I understood that, Chris. 15 kilometres from Antwerp and 20 kilometres from Brussels. Oh, the poor paper. I was waiting for somebody to comment about this paper. I was waiting for someone to get upset with me. It's going to get worse, Michaela. You better look away. So with your nice sharp scissors, obviously be careful that you can also distress your paper even more. No, this is, okay, genuinely, this is what you can do if you want to create a distressed textured look and you don't have an embossing folder. Okay, this is just this is an option. Because I know you all haven't got fancy dancy machines. I know that you don't. And I know that you haven't all got embossing folders. And I wouldn't expect you to. So this is an option for you. So you can get your brush, and I know I've got a little bit of brown on here, so I'm just gonna try and get the creases to show up a bit more. There we go. Poor paper. I know. Some of you are having a little bit of a... You need the smell. Who needs the smelling salts? Oh, I've been listening to Pride and Prejudice, the audio book, because, okay, so for those of you who live in Powys, because this is the county I live in, did you know that if you're a library member, you can borrow audio books? So you have to go to the website and register your library card. Now it will ask for a password, and not everybody knows what their password is, but it's the last 4 digits of your phone number. So you put your library card number in, you can put the 4 digits of your phone number, and then you can download an app called Borrow Box, and you can go on there and look at the books. Now obviously they can only lend out 1 book at a time, just like if you went to a normal library, and that's the same for the audio books as well. So you might have to go on a waiting list for the ones that you want. So who else is... Exactly, thank you, Safina. Safina understands. Poor Martina. Please pass Martina the smelling salts. She's having a... Oh, I can imagine you being Mrs. Bennett. Oh, my poor nerves. Will you not have pity on my poor nerves? Oh, Miss Lizzie. Oh, Dutch is the most spoken prominent of Belgium, and the official language of the Flemish community and the Flemish region. French is also an official language. Well, thank you, Miss Heidi. Ah, Cindy also does that. Brilliant. The end justifies the means, absolutely. Bonnie needs smelling salts. You'll be all right, Bonnie, you'll be all right. Right. I quite enjoy playing with these neutrals. Like I'm doing different coloured neutrals, mixing them up together, but I'm really enjoying that. Now I'm going to go a little step further and grab out the stamp set that matches the dies. What's it called? Oh, here it is. Quiet Meadow. And I think a little bit of texture on here wouldn't go amiss. I listened while crafting, got carried away the other night at 2 AM. Oh, what are you listening to? Yeah, I have Audible as well, but the great thing about the library is that you don't have to pay. So I sometimes buy them when they're on offer. Oh, which one? Wendy. Oh, cool, Vanessa. So I presume you pay a flat fee and you have unlimited access, is that right? Oh, Chamber of Secrets. Very good. Well, May's been listening to Little Women. I think she's nearly finished it. Oh, and then I bought The Marchioness by Frances Hodgson Burnett. So, because that was like £3 the other day. It was on offer. That's interesting, Heidi. Oh, yes, I could listen to his voice all day, Wendy. Love a bit of Stephen Fry. Right, I just felt the contrast wasn't big enough between that and... So anyway, I've just gone and distressed the whole lot now. Who's that, Jan? You talking to me or to... Is that good, The Marchioness, then, if that's the one you mean? Oh, Martina, I totally recommend. Tom got these for my birthday. Wireless, it's like a hairband, and it has the headphones inside the headband, and it's Bluetooth. It's brilliant, because it means that I can watch like something in bed, and it won't disturb Tom. Or I can listen to music or whatever to go to sleep. And it's a hairband. I can send you the link on Amazon if you want me to. Right, let's bring in some more of these lovely die cuts. Because the whole reason we've done these backgrounds is to show off these beautiful die cuts. Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch has read Sherlock Holmes. Oh, May might quite like that. So she has started reading it, and I think it is good for her to obviously read it if she can. But she may like listening to it as well. Oh, yes, no problem, Jan. Your birthday's when? When's your birthday, Jan? The English guy who acted as Nathan's butler. Who's Nathan? Do you mean Batman? Michael Caine? My name is Michael Caine. Do you mean him? Yes, don't prune your ear wire, Martina. Yeah, I somehow, I just sensed Batman because you said butler, and I thought, well, how many people do I know who famous stories have a butler? Do you mean Michael Caine, or do you mean somebody else? Because didn't Morgan Freeman play Alfred in the ones with Christian Bale? Michael Caine. I'll tell you a funny story about Michael Caine. A friend of mine is an actor, and he was recently, well, I say recently, a few years ago, he was in a film with Michael Caine. And Michael Caine had not performed, like, for quite a while, like, in anything. And so he was sort of coming out of retirement, really, to do this part in this film. And after he shot his lines, which apparently were perfect, he turned to my friend and went, I still got it, and I. So there we go. Still funny. Oh, yeah, I've read those. Yeah, Helen and I have read those, Glenna. They're epic. Absolutely epic, those novels. I still got it, and I think that was his lines anyway. That's what I seem to remember my friend said. I could have remembered wrong, but okay. J.M. All? A-U-E-L, isn't it? I never knew how to pronounce her name. Hello, Carolee. Okay, so I'm being strategic with the gluing. I'm just aiming for the parts that are slightly larger, because I don't want to get glue everywhere like I did on that previous card. The Plains of Passage. Yeah, I remember reading them as a teenager, I think. Yeah. Yeah, probably got most of my information about stuff from novels. I remember reading. Who's read Mistral's Daughter by Judith Krantz? Because my mum would rave about the programme. Well, to be honest, it was because she loved Nana Mouskouri. So I was like, oh, okay, so the song was made famous by Mistral's Daughter. And then I read the novel, and I was like, oh, I say. Right, there we go. Second one done. Right, what shall we do with this one? Anybody got any bright ideas? Now, you could do this very clean and simple with barely any extra, like no, what's the word I want? Extra embellishing. Keep it very, very, very simple. But, you know me, I can't do it. I just can't do it. Oh, that's quite nice. There we go. The difficulty when you're using silhouettes, and it's worth remembering this, is that because there's no detail, you've got to be careful not to really layer them on top of each other, because each one has got to sing. So just be careful when you're layering that you don't overdo it. What? No distressing? Hi, Carol. See, Carol wants the distressing. No, I'm just saying that if you wanted to go really simple, you could. I'm not saying I'm going to go simple. Right, so I've got a little bit of that left over, which is hardly worth mentioning. Oh, I've got a piece of this. Could put that through the texture. Oh, I didn't use the brick one. Hold on, hold on. Here we go, here we go. That's better. Right. Oh, that is a fabulous idea, Safina. Love that idea. What are you laughing at, Diane? We were talking about Morgan Freeman. We were. Well, you were talking about... I was talking about Michael Caine. Are we talking about the wrong geezer? I know. I don't think my parents love the fact that I'd go to the library, but I don't think they had a clue. Oh dear, I've just realised my mum probably watches this. Oh well, it's too late. The things I learnt from books. We were talking about Morgan Freeman. Oh well. At least you got a funny story about Michael Caine. Right, you need to go and read that novel, Vanessa. Okay, so this is another way to cut your paper. Use a ruler and your fingers. There we go. Nicely distressed. So another way to get ink on the edges is just to swipe your card through the ink, like so. Right, might just do a little bit extra. Okay. So do you think I need to distress this layer? This one? What do you think? Or do you think we can leave it as it is? Ooh, just past the exit for Laura Ingalls Wilder Home. Well, oh, who's that? No overlaying, otherwise you end up creating a compost. Absolutely, Martina. No, says Wendy. Oh dear, poor Wendy. Yes, I know, Sophie. You've got to be careful you don't overdo it. Poor Wendy's having kittens there in the corner. Okay, I won't distress this one, Wendy. I won't. I'll just do a little bit of. I know what. I won't even use the brush. An actress, Ruth. What? What? Oh, she's an actress. Laura Ingalls. I'm going to have to look that up now. Oh, cool. A Little House on the Prairie. Oh, okay. I've not watched that. I'm wondering if May might enjoy that. I have some friends who are home educated and their kids liked it. Actually, I think I quite like the two, just like that. I don't think it needs much else. I think I'll leave that there. Right, do we want to distress with some words? Or shall we leave it? What do you think? No, I haven't. It's one of those things that I just didn't end up watching. I guess, when did it come out? Because I didn't live in the UK until 85. I think I missed out on quite a lot of TV. Also, yeah, we didn't have access to all the channels as well for a few years. So I think I probably missed out on a few things. And then I kind of got into other things, like, you know, like musicals and stuff. So yeah, no, I know, I can't believe I haven't seen it as well, Wendy. Oh, okay. Yes, yeah, so that would make perfect sense, because I suppose I was born in 76, didn't live in the UK until 85. So it kind of was one of those things that just I missed. And it wasn't one of those things that I then picked up. But I only really have heard of it since knowing my friends who are home educated, or are home educated. So. Oh, good, Morgan. Glad to be of help. I'm glad that you haven't been distressed by my distressing, like other people have. Right, I think this one, I haven't used any dimensionals yet, so let's use up these. Got these ones that need using up. Oh dear. Right, got various things attached to them. Yes, I've heard that too, Phoebe. Ooh. Which is nice. Nice to have in this day and age. Oh, Heidi's on the Google. Unless it's just in her... I mean, I'd be so impressed, Heidi, if you tell me that you just knew that. But I bet that was Google. So great way to use up your end pieces. Oh, I just need a drink, excuse me. Oh, after the other day where I was talking about that plant, Vicky said something about this app on Google that you download it and you take a photo of something and it just sort of searches for stuff. Oh, so clever. So I had a friend come round with her son today to do some sort of home ed activity in the garden. And we used the brush show inks. Oh, I could have shown you. Never mind. We used the brush show inks to make some... Oh, now, do I do this straight or not? Sorry, hold on. I will carry on with my story in a second. Do I do this straight on? Or do I do this at a jaunty angle? Oh, I think I'm going to have to do it like this. Yeah, so I use the brush show inks on the some canvas. So they're about... I guess they were about 6 by 6 inch canvases or 7 by 7. And then we went for a little walk and I asked everyone to pick a leaf that they liked the look of. And then we came back to the table and I got the kids, well, it's May and my friend's son, and we all did it, to draw around the leaf onto some black paper, which we then cut out. And then we stuck it onto our brush show background. And I had picked a leaf that was, it wasn't really a tree, it was just a plant growing, but I really loved the shape of the leaf. So I was like, I've got no clue what this is. So I looked it up on that app, that Google Lens app. Anyway, it was ragwort. Quite boring, but the leaf is very pretty. I was looking for my dimensionals and saw on the screen, nearly asked you to pass them. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, it's lovely. It's interesting how certain TV programs become part of people's childhoods, isn't it? Like, I remember watching a lot of Lassie at sort of age 12, 13. And Star Trek. And the Muppets. Because my parents weren't really big TV watchers. So if we wanted to watch something when it was tea time, we'd have to ask. Like, it was like a special treat. And because we had a circular table, and normally we'd all be spread around the circular table, in order to watch the TV as we were eating, we'd all have to scoot up. So that was like a special treat. I don't think my dad ever said no to us watching Star Trek, because he quite liked Star Trek himself. Oh, a flipper. Oh, I may have seen it. It doesn't sort of stick in my mind, but I may have seen it. Is that about the dolphin? No, we didn't. We wrote, we typed out the name of the leaves and we stuck those on. But no, I can do. Ours is in the house. So I thought eventually we'd have a bit of a collection, because I've got the same size canvases that we can do more. And I thought May could have like a collection, maybe either in a row or, you know, formation in her room of lots of different things, because she's really into leaf what's the word, spotting and identifying. That's the word I wanted. So we'll see. Mastermind or the Vet series, I can't remember. Oh, James Herriot, or My Family and Other Animals. Oh, we used to love watching My Family and Other Animals. It's a program about Gerald Durrell. Yeah, we used to watch that. That was very gentle. Oh, and do you remember the music for it? Or something like that. But yeah, it's very catchy, but really hard to hum. One of those sort of tunes, a bit like Knight Rider. Oh, Knight Rider! Oh! And I've watched a Knight Rider since, and it's so boring. It's so slow. Oh, if we were good, we were allowed to watch Z Cars. Are you able to show us sometime the leaves? What, these leaves? Oh, yes, I can. It's in the house, so yes, I will do. We just basically cut them out of black paper, so. Right. Oh, hello, Helen. Helen's been watching. Helen, we've been talking about JM All and the clans blah blah, that series. Were you here for that bit? Anyone remember the Flying Nun? No. You hate the new series as I do. Just don't watch the old series. It will spoil it for you. I do. Right, so hold on. Was that the first one? It was. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3. Let me know what you think. And where's that bit of paper? So we made our own background paper using the Watercolor Shapes stamp set, which I've lost. Oh, here it is. How old am I? Not that old, Paula. Not for Z Cars. Fidget. What's Jan going on about? Sally Field. So what was Sally Fields in? Krypton Factor. No, I didn't really watch that. You're welcome, Chris. I'm presuming Chris is saying thank you. Gidget. Oh. Okay, so Watercolor Shapes. We used that square and that square. Basically, we used all the squares. Sorry, I'm just laughing at myself now. Then we stamped this in crushed curry. So I just literally drew lines ruler width apart, but because your ruler might not be the same as my ruler, it's approximately 1 3/4 inches apart. This ruler is not any specific measurement. It's not even properly 4.5 centimeters. It's more like 4.35. It's really annoying. Why can't they make rulers like a proper measurement width? I'm too young for Gidget. Thank you, Jan. You know how old I am. I'm about half. Oh no, I can't. I was going to say I was half Jan's age, but I think that's a bit too rude. No, Jan's younger than that. Gidget. The Flying Nun and Fidget. Sally Field. Oh, I do like Sally Field. I watched Steel Magnolias recently. Again. I love that film. So that's how I did the background. Crushed curry and crumb cake. So fantastic value. Only 2 inks and 1 stamp set. That's not bad for me. And then we use the dies from the Meadow ones, which are called Meadow Dies, of course, Meadow Dies. So we cut those out, and then, as I said, if you don't have all the the embossing folders, just scrumple up and do it yourself. You know, have a go. Yeah, I was born when I graduated. There we go, Jan. As I regularly say, some of you are old enough to be my mother. In fact, yes, you are. Some of you similar age to my mother, because my mother was 78 yesterday. Right, so it looks like pressed flowers. It does, doesn't it, Helen? Yes, it's a very pretty die set. It's very delicate. And it's great because all you need to do is create a very pretty background, cut out a die and stick it on, basically. It's quite a simple little thing to do. I'm your older Cuban cousin. No, you're my sister, Phoebe. Andy Pandy. Now, my father used to tell me about Andy Pandy. Yeah. Yeah, you're going into like my parents' generation now. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Cindy. Have a blessed time with your mummy. Give her a great big kiss from us. And have a wonderful time. So, Debbie likes the distress one. I hope Wendy is not cowering in a corner, that she's recovered now from all that ripping and, you know, scrunching and dying and all that kind of stuff. Right, lovely to see you all. You guys make my time on the live so much fun, and I appreciate every single one of you. And so please remember to give me a thumbs up. How many thumbs up have we got so far? 35. Oh, could I have a 5 more, please? That would be great. And yes, remember you can go and purchase these products via my Stampin' Up shop. So I have been doing craft my entire life. I used to decorate our classroom. Oh, that's lovely, Heidi. Oh, you're welcome, Safina. Safina, have you got your catalogue yet? I did send it the other day. Right, thank you, Bonnie. Take care. Good night, Glenna. Bye, Elizabeth. Nice to see you. And hope to see you all back here tomorrow at some point. Look, oh, I'm still trying to think what to do on Wednesday. If I'm free, well, hopefully I'm free a bit, I will try and come on a few times, because Wednesday's my anniversary, my 10-year anniversary. So some of you might have to catch up with some of those videos because I'll be filming them in the day, but I'll try and come on live a bit more. Oh, Carolee, excellent, good. Where are you based? I presume you're not in the UK, otherwise you could sign up with me. Never mind. Oh, hello from Wisconsin, Phyllis. Welcome. Thank you. It's raining here in Melbourne. Heidi, it's not raining in your craft room, so have lots of fun, my dear. Texas. Oh, never mind. Yes, enjoy being a demonstrator. Right, take care. Good night all. Thank you so much for joining me, and give me a thumbs up on the way out. Thank you. Bye.